We spent some time this year on the program talking about It Gets Better. The point of that campaign, of course, was to persuade gay, lesbian, and transgender kids who might be experiencing bullying and threats that it gets better and people will be out there who accept them. And as we've seen, there have been some examples of it lately, too. In a mostly depressing election season, Kentucky elected its first out gay mayor. California elected its first openly transgender judge, Victoria Kolakowski. She'll serve as a trial judge in the East Bay, San Francisco area, and she defeated a 25-year career prosecutor for the job. The Obama administration's included protections for transgender workers in its guidelines for federal employees. And just this week, Houston's first lesbian mayor appointed Texas's first out transgender judge, Phyllis Randolph Fry. So, progress, right? Right. But as many people have pointed out on this program, it only gets better if we make it better, and we still have a long way to go, particularly for transgender equality. As Kathy Rayner noted on our show not so many weeks back, a lot of the discrimination against gay and lesbian people is based on their gender presentation, the appearance of not conforming to one's perceived gender. Is that just an LGBT problem? Think about it. Just how much time have you wasted in your life wondering if you fit in, or worse, squeezing yourself to fit? This weekend, November 20th, is the International Transgender Day of Remembrance, a day to remember those who've been killed by narrow minds and fearful killers, a day to remember those who have committed or attempted suicide out of despair. It's also a day, if I may suggest, to remember the power of transgression, a day to be all that we can be in the real sense and save all that stupid time we spent fitting in. It doesn't get better unless we make it. And imagine, what if we channeled all that energy we spend fitting in and worrying about it into speaking out and pushing for caring, comprehensive education on issues of sexuality and gender expression, working for fully non-discriminatory workplaces, and of course support for kids who face abuse because they're just not quite the same. This Transgender Day, transgress, why don't you? And let the sheroes shrink our fears. Rebels should inspire, not frighten us.